It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A man accused of leading police on a high-speed pursuit at Carrington last week has now been charged. It's alleged Thomas Bowles reversed into an unmarked police car at speed, injuring a senior constable before driving off. Highway patrol officers pursued his car but called off the chase due to safety fears for other drivers. Alison Brown from Police Headquarters says extensive inquiries led officers to a unit in Donald Street, Nelson Bay yesterday, where they arrested the 22-year-old.
He was charged with a number of offences, including police pursuit, drive conveyance without consent of owner, negligent driving, drive dangerously, drive while licence cancelled, destroy or damage property. The man was refused bail and will appear at Raymond Terrace Local Court today.
More than 100 people gathered on the Newcastle foreshore yesterday in a last-ditch bid to convince the federal government to abandon seismic testing off the city's coast. They marched from Queen's Wharf to Nobby's Beach chanting "Whales, not gas." It comes as the PMG Pride is about to arrive in port to start the gas exploration project after being delayed by Cyclone Iris in far north Queensland last week. Free skills training is being offered to small businesses around the Hunter as part of a $30 million grant. The initiative aims to increase the overall success of businesses around the region. The online courses will include areas such as financial planning, legal decisions and website creation. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says the training will allow owners to think about the future.
I just strongly urge people to get on board with it. When you're in small business, you really focus on the hour-by-hour, day-by-day challenges, and sometimes it's a bit hard just to stop, think where your business is going over the next few years, to keep it sustainable, keep up with the latest technology. There's threats and challenges coming at you all the time, and opportunities. And look, you need skilled workforce. You need yourself as a small business owner to be skilled up as much as possible.
The state government's rollout of the Return and Earn recycling scheme continues in the Hunter. Another reverse vending machine was installed in Mustang Drive at Rutherford over the weekend. There are reports the machine was quickly filled to capacity. Previously, residents had to drive to East Maitland to deposit bottles and cans. The third annual fundraising event for Newcastle's Westpac Rescue Helicopter took place at Kurri Kurri yesterday. The event saw 300 bike riders take to the track to raise money to help the not-for-profit rescue service. The helicopter makes around 900 rescues per year right across the region. Westpac Rescue Helicopter Community Liaison Officer Barry Walton says the fundraising allows them to work free of charge to assist other emergency services.
It just means that we can offer this service to the community. Also, it's a part of the emergency services chain that is carried out right throughout the state, and along with the police, the fireys, the Rural Fire Service, SES and VRA, they all do their bit, especially when the helicopter's been called to an accident. And it's teamwork, and it makes the opportunity of giving quality of care to a patient that's been injured.
Briefly, brothers Joshua and Craig Lampkin are due to face trial next March after pleading not guilty to lighting a series of fires around Kurri Kurri last year. And Revitalising Newcastle has confirmed Worth Place in Honeysuckle will reopen to traffic tomorrow.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Knights coach Nathan Brown has fired back at Broncos coach Wayne Bennett in the wake of Newcastle's 15-10 win over Brisbane on Saturday. Bennett claimed Brown had undone his good work at the club, with the side suffering 3 wooden spoons since Bennett's departure from the club in 2014. Coach Nathan Brown says he's unhappy with Bennett's comments.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? Like, the old Fox, he's won 7 premierships, he's coached for 30 years, and I ain't ever publicly bag Wayne or anyone, but the reality is when Wayne came to town, if he thought with his big head rather than his little head, I wouldn't have had to rebuild the joint.
Meanwhile, the result moved the Knights back into the top 8 ahead of their clash with Melbourne this weekend. The Newcastle Jets have suffered their third loss in a row, going down 2-0 to Perth on Friday. Perth striker Adam Taggart came back to haunt his former club, scoring in the 27th minute. Coach Ernie Merrick says his side is lacking in confidence.
I would say that there is self-doubt on some of the players, and there's some of the players that are just not playing anywhere near their best football. And it's got a knock-on effect. If 2 or 3 are down, that really means 5 or 6 are down.
And the Merriweather Greens have defeated the Wanderers 15-13 in their opening Newcastle and Hunter rugby fixture on Saturday. And the winning numbers in weekend lotto are 7, 17, 8, 35, 6 and 23, and the supplementaries are 29 and 30. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.